Yes, everybody. Russ, the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. Happy Saturday, my friends. Happy Saturday, just outside B&M's. Oh, exciting my life is. Now, according to Clarence Hugh yesterday, they mentioned that West Ham are in advanced talks with the Burnley captain, Josh Brownhill, the 29-year-old Englishman, is his contract with Burnley runs out at the end of this month. And by all accounts, Burnley aren't willing to pay what he's asked for, and a bit of a stalemate, and so he's looking elsewhere, including West Ham. And according to the article in Claret Hugh, he is in advanced talks with West Ham. Now, no, straight away, the naysayers are going to be saying, "Oh, it's hardly high next level." Blah, 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 blah. But let's think of this a little bit more laterally, my friends. I think it's quite a shrewd bit of business, based on one caveat. If it's a Potter choice, I think it's a shrewd bit of business. The reason why I think it's a shrewd bit of business is we've lost a lot of experience in the last couple of weeks. Um, we've lost a lot of homegrown players as well in the last couple of weeks as well. And there is a lot of not say resentment, but fan unhappiness with the over reliance of James Ward-Prowse. Now Burnley had a decent season last year. I think Josh had a great season, captain the side. So you've got, so you've got some captain material there. Another leader, so to speak, a player who has played in England all his life. So there's no settling in period. He's played Premier League football as well. So again, there's no settling in period needed. Um, Also, you've got a situation where I think he scored 18 goal, something like 24 goal involvements last season for Burnley. Granted, that was the championship, but a third of that would do for West Ham. Is he a starter? No. Is he a squad player? Yes. And I think, we look at some of the players we're looking to move on, the likes of JWP potentially, Guido Rodriguez. There is a role for more of an elder statesman in that midfield. Of course, someone like Freddie Potts comes in and complements that midfield. And I think if Josh was the only player we signed this January transfer window, I would be pissed off. But if Josh is one of many, and maybe alongside Rafael Odieda or Magassa or or another couple of midfield players, then for me, it would be a very shrewd bit of business. The reason why I say it's shrewd is yes, there'll be no, it's free, so obviously there'll be a signing on fee involved, but um, no sort of transfer fee will sort of change hands. But I don't think for me he comes in and is a starter. I think if you need someone to come in for the last 10 minutes to type a game, last 20 minutes, he's your man. If you want someone who's going to lead the side out against Cheltenham Town in the Carabao Cup third round, he's your man. Am I blown away with the signing potential on Josh Brownhill? No. Was I blown away with the signing of Craig Dawson? No. And there's a lot of similarities. He does seem a bit of a Dawson signing, and it's going to be Marmite. We're going to sign. If he signs, there'll be just as many people going, "Yep, decent signing, shrewd bit of business," and there'll be just as many people going, "Who the fuck? This guy's shit. Why are you buying players from Burnley?" That's why I think if it's a Potter signing, they would have done the due diligence in terms of the data, in terms of the stats, in terms of the profile of player we need to bring in, and we have to trust the process. And that's for me, that's the key thing. If it's a Sully special, then what's the point? What's the point of having Graham Potter? What's the point in paying £1.2 million for Chelsea to get Carl McCauley in? That would pay for, a decent player's wages for a year. Do you know what I mean? So and we'll never really find out. We'll never really find out. These types of things. There'll be all speculation, and one ITK will say something completely different to another ITK. But If it's the start, obviously we have Daniel Cummings coming in, and Josh Brownhill, if he comes in, that's okay. That's an okay start. I'm not blown away with it, but I won't be blown away with Josh Brownhill signing. If we follow that up with a Rafael Ojeda, I would be excited because I think he's got a lot of attributes that we need, and alongside the signing of Josh Brownhill, and then maybe the ability to move on some of these older midfield players. I mean, I know Josh is 29, but he's a young 29, if that makes sense. He's an energetic player. He's not a player who's always relied on. He's always been an all sort of energy player. And I think, is he better than JWP in the way that we're playing now, the modern day? I think he is, because it's that energy level that JWP hasn't got. He scores more goals. He contributes a lot more. Granted, it was in the Championship, but we don't. But I'm not expecting 24 goal involvements from a midfield player who's not going to be first. Who's the second string midfield player. As I said, 10 goal involvements if he played half the games. Don't think it's a bad return. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. I know what's going to happen. There's going to be a fair split, but I just wanted to get you my thoughts on top, because there's going to be loads of stuff people coming out and criticising. If we sign Josh, but I think for the role he'll play, I think he'll be actually quite a shrewd bit of business. Anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. I say stay dry because it's raining all church at the moment. And I'll see you soon. Much love, peeps. Bye bye, motherfuckers.